some data within a class. Attribute means we can say that if I want to store employee name, then employee name is a string, then a string is a keyword, and here I mention employee name. It will store in the heap area. These are the part of the attribute which is declared inside the class. Which is declared in the class. This is inheritance. Inheritance allow you to define a class which inherit a behavior of an attribute of the other class. If we talk about inheritance, suppose we have a father, and father has all the property to also exist to the child of father. This is the best example of inheritance. We can say that all the property and behavior are also exist in the child class. We have a two class. First one is super class, and first one is subclass, which is called a child class, and second one is super class, which is called as a super class, which is called as a father class. This is an example of the inheritance. Suppose employee has a permanent, employee has a part-time, employee has a manager. All are belongs to the employee. If we talk about inheritance advantage, we can write a less number of code, and we can use multiple reusability method attribute through the inheritance. If we talk about the encapsulation, we have see how to specify behavior of object, the idea of the encapsulation to hide the detail and show only some functionality to the user. We saw that in the medicine in encapsulation. In encapsulation inside there is multiple varieties, but we don't know this type of vitamin inside the encapsulation. Just we saw in the front, not inside. This is an example of the encapsulation. If we talk about the example of the real world, then Pojo class is the example of the encapsulation. We can get encapsulation through the getter setter method. And this is the abstraction of the object-oriented programming language. Abstraction is a principle used to enable the inheritance. Abstraction is not 100% through the achieved through.
Subin, can you scroll down? Scroll down.
This is a collection framework, and this is architecture, sir. All these example, iterator, array list, linked list. After the vector, a stack, difference between link and set, and example. That's it, sir.
Yeah, so I think good progress, I would say. Okay, and whatever you have done, keep it with you, and then the practice for those individual topics which I told you.
Yes.
Write those programs now, and then you present it.
Yes, sir.
The purpose of this to ask you to present is to make sure you have done it.
Yes, sir.
That is the main purpose. Okay, but in order to give more time to other people, I have to move on. But I can understand that you have done the work, so that is good.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Anything
Can I
you want to ask me, Subin?
No, sir. If anyone question in my team member, then he and
So
she
let
can
me
ask.
do one thing. Let me take feedback from others. Anybody wants to give feedback on his presentation? It could be anything. If you feel, you can comment. So I will give main one feedback for now, Subin. So
Yes, sir.
one is the communication skill which you have to improve.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that you can improve through such presentations only. Okay, one is
Yes.
this presentation. Regularly give presentation. Your communication skill will improve. And before you come to this, do some demo practice yourself for this presentation.
Okay, sir.
Practice at home how you are going to present. You think that you are presenting in front of me, and just present it yourself. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and repeat that once or twice daily. It will help you to improve your communication skill.
Thank you, sir. I will improve, sir.
And then another okay, I think that's fine for now. You do that, improve that. We'll
Okay, sir.
all right. Even
Yes, sir.
yeah, Kainde, are you ready now?
Yes, sir. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Is it visible?
Yeah, can see.
Yes. So, from DevOps, you said we should take instances and practice. So I started with CloudWatch, and CloudWatch collects metrics and logs from all AWS resources, application services that runs on-premise servers. It also monitors, that is, visualize the applications and infrastructure. So it acts and analyze, that means it automates the responses and gives real-time analysis respectively. So it uses just like creating alarms, you use view logs or view events, and there's application monitoring and network monitoring also. So it gives accurate details of your instances or your AWS resources that you use. Then I took AWS App Runner, and now it's fully managed by a container deployment service, be it Docker and the likes. Then it builds and runs the production web application at scale, and it also helps in giving best practices to deliver projects. It also helps to build and deploy. Then it gives load balancing, auto scaling, certificate setup, and it also allows log metric and integration in conjunction with a CloudWatch. Then I checked for application composer also, and it helps to visually compose modern applications. It illustrates them on the architecture design. It visualize, define, organize, and connect AWS resources. The way it works just basically like architectural designs, just like there's a template down already, so you just drag and drop, then you visualize and say, okay, like now I have it here on a visual canvas, and you design it there by editing. So after dragging and dropping, you be like, okay, this should connect to this first, this is the way it should go, and that's what I mean by editing. So after you drag and drop, you edit it, and it gives you just like you design the best architectural design for the application. So it connects and configures components automatically. building infrastructure and code. So that is also what I say explained. Because after editing and you already designed it, it basically just connect and copy, configure itself automatically. So AWS auto scaling. It deals with scaling for cloud applications, configuring and managing scaling for your scalable AWS resources through a scaling plan. And it allows choosing the best availability or cost plan for even both availability and cost. So when trying to scale so maybe you want to scale up, you will have already have the best plan and like, okay, at this point, you know the availability and cost for when you need to scale up or you need to just bring it down. And auto scaling also helps to meet application performance when it's necessary. So that's what I say explain like maybe your web app, there's a traffic on it. So you need to scale up so they can be best performance and more or less like load balancing and there's no traffic. So in order to reduce traffic. So this is where auto scaling comes in. Then AWS Code Commit is a version control service hosted by AWS that you can use to privately store and manage assets such as documents, source code, and binary files in the cloud. It's secure, is highly scalable, managed source control service that hosts private cost repositories. It helps to work collaboratively on code. So that basically means there are two or three people can work together on code. So this the way major codes are being used, why I wrote it, we have to git clone, git add, git commit, git push and pull. Then git clone is just like you cloning from, how will I explain that? Like okay, maybe to download
The sentence
or
you have written major codes that are being used. That is code or command.
oh it's commands. I'm sorry. That should be an error. And so basically after git clone is just like maybe from GitHub you copy the link then on your VS Code or any other, you git clone, download the package, the codes you want to use, and to git add means to stage. Then after you've done anything you want to do, maybe you've edited, so you git add, that means you are staging your codes. Then commit is just like to comment and like okay, git commit dash m. So you write what you did there, and anyone that gets to that code at that point, after you have pushed the code, the person will be able to know okay, this is where this person stopped and this is what this person has done. That is basically git commit. Then git push is to push the code over. Then git pull is to download it. Then AWS Cloud Formation is a service that helps you model and set up your AWS resources in a way that you spend less time managing those resources and also spend more time focusing on your application that's run in AWS. So basically, it's also using like there's a template format here, and it's basically stored as a text file in a format of JavaScript or YAML. And because they're also text file, the template also text file, so it's possible for you to edit it in any text editor. So it is a service. Okay, the use cases I said is simply infrastructure management. That you can create a cloud formation template, yes, as I've said, or modify an existing one. A template describes all your resources and their properties. When you use a template to create a cloud formation stack, CloudFormation provides the auto-scaling group load balancer and database for you. Then move on to quickly replicate your infrastructure. There's a certain example here. If your application requires additional availability, you might replicate it in multiple regions so that if one region becomes unavailable, your users can still use your application in other regions. And the challenge in replicating your application is that it also requires you to replicate the resources you've created earlier. So then easily control and track changes to your infrastructure. Also, when you provision your infrastructure with cloud formation, the template describes exactly what resources are provisioned and their settings. But these templates are text files. You simply track differences in your templates to track the changes to your infrastructure. Similar way to developers control revisions to source code. An example you cited was you can use a version control system with your template so that you know exactly what changes were made. So you'll be able to track back and know, okay, this is where I made changes, and as a group, you know where you ended. So who made them and when it was being made. At any point you need to reverse changes to your infrastructure, you can use a previous version of template created. And finally, I took AWS Clean Rooms. So it's a secure collaboration workspace. It helps to create your own clean rooms in minutes and start analyzing your collective data sets with just a few steps. It also helps in you and your partners analyzing and collaborating on collective data sets to gain new insights without revealing our underlying data to any other. And AWS Clean Rooms provides built-in data access controls and audit support controls that you can configure. And benefits and features listed here, it creates clean rooms and collaborate in just few clicks, collaborate without sharing underlying data, use built-in flexible rules to tailor queries, and protect raw data privacy enhancing controls. And and that's where I stopped for now.
Yeah, good presentation, Ranjit. So, have you created VPC and the subnet?
No. I just pinned them down because I'm new to AWS, so it was just yesterday evening I was able to understand the EC2 because
Okay,
I've been trying to navigate it and understand what has been EC2, but I've been reading through the instances and they kept on mentioning EC2, so I just understood it yesterday evening.
okay, no problem. But good presentation and good collection of the information. So, next step is you pick up to create your VPCs and subnets first, and then
Okay, sir.
pick up the first one. What is the first service you have here?
That's CloudWatch.
CloudWatch, right? So I think CloudWatch directly it won't make sense, but yeah, that's fine. Do one thing. Prepare a presentation specifically in CloudWatch practically. So what you need to
Okay,
do is,
I can hear you.
you need to explore all the features practically, and you need to show what is what and what all capabilities are there, like what you described here shortly. That you try to.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And also maybe if you know already about IAM roles and all, show how the flavor is, how I can give different accesses to CloudWatch to people, those kind of things.
Okay, sir.
All right. Any question in general? Anything you want to ask me?
No, there's nothing at this point.
All right. Okay then.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Uh, Yukti,
Yes, sir.
you want to update your? activities, what you have done your last day, and what is the plan today?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yeah, I can see. So if you remind me, what was your activity?
Sir, I will show you what I have done.
Okay.
So, sir, first I have installed the Node.js and run our program in Visual Studio Code and install React and Redux. And there are modules like Node modules in which all the packages are present. And public folder, there are fab icon index. Main file is index.html that we are using, and all these are logos that is present here. And then another is source file is here. Source folder inside there is main is app.js and index.js where we are running our program. And so sir, I'm making BMI. Sir, in which we are using use state and to update our weight and height, what user want to print. And in which we are returning the div. And we are using styling here, css. And also we are using form. In index.js is used basically to re-render our application, in which we are run our application, that is app.js. And sir, we have learned what are the ways to import and export our file from one to another way. So sir, this is our application look like when we run. When we submit, so we are giving our weight, and when we reload, so please enter weight and height.
Okay.
So sir, there is when we are using React, so there is one best feature that our site is not reloads when we submit our again weight and height. Then there is no reload here. That is good in React.
Called one page application.
Yes, sir. And another I'm sure I will show you.
So let me ask you one question here, right? So in the
Yes,
node
sir.
modules folder, right?
Yes, sir.
See those modules, right? So
Hmm.
where from these modules come? Why only these? Nothing, not more.
Yes, sir. These all are modules basically are used to run our React.js. And when we are download modules that are coming in our package.json file, all are present here, that I am using React dash DOM and all these. These are already present.
So in the package.json, go top.
Yes, sir. Wait a minute.
These scripts, right? Start, build, test. Right?
Packet. Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
have no, it is already. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You have dependencies in the top,
Yes, sir.
and then you have a script section. ESLint config.
Yes, sir.
Those are ESLint. Then you have development. Come down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you are familiar with all these sections?
Sir, I am familiar only scripts and dependencies.
Okay. Yeah, just
Yes.
explore the other options also. If you have any question, then you can ask.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have made one another.
ये नहीं जाओ.
In which we are made a component folder, and there are many files inside it. So this is, but it's all are using mostly HTML and CSS, not JavaScript.
Okay.
There is no action, only there is button used, and there is no routing we are implement now. In this application we are making components, and then app.js, all the components are present here, importing it, and then index.js are re-render all the apps. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, good presentation. So
Thank you, sir.
I will be sharing you one repo now,
Yes, sir.
and then you need to just explore that code and run it and then demonstrate. Understand?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
And meanwhile, what you can do is pick a topic on Redux
Okay, sir.
and explore Redux, all its functionalities, advantages, disadvantages, and prepare one sample application or sample program to demonstrate
Using Redux.
using Redux. Demonstrate.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else you want to ask?
No, sir.
Jeevan, are you there?
Sir, yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Jeevan, you want to update your progress?
Yes, sir. Just give me a 5 minutes, sir. I'm updating the document to my system. In 5 minutes, I will get back, sir.
Mastu?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hi. You want to update your progress?
Sir, actually, next meeting I will show up my project.
Okay. What did you do?
Actually, I'm doing web hosting, sir.
What?
Web hosting. Web hosting.
Web hosting is not a part of our exercise.
Like
Did I ask you to
demonstration.
do web hosting?
Yeah, okay. Yes, sir. Now I will do demonstration, sir.
No, no, no. Did I ask you to do that exercise, or you picked up your own and trying to do it?
No, sir. I will learn, sir.
No, no. You have to follow the guidelines which I am giving.
Yes, sir. I will choose some 5 service related to hosting, web hosting.
Web hosting which service in AWS?
Uh, EC2 and S3 uh,
No, I did
and
not get when you say web hosting. What do you mean by web hosting?
so, in first day one section I will see the invoice. The requirement
Did you
is
prepare
web
your
host.
presentation on AWS services which you have picked up?
That's why I will create it, sir. I will do an demonstration and now to ready to do demonstration, sir,
No, no, that is
in
fine.
VC2.
Demonstrating it by logging in into AWS is second step. First step is whatever you have picked up the topic, how you saw Kahinde to explain
Presentation,
me,
yeah.
right? Like that, you have to prepare a PPT and you have to explain me all the features.
Okay, sir.
That will be your
Next
first
me
step.
next session I will show my presentation, sir.
Okay. So, see, make sure you need to spend your 8 hours or 4 hours, whatever you have committed. Okay. And you
Okay.
have to log the hours. If you have not spent in the last couple of days, then you have to enter 1 hour or 2 hour accordingly. And
Okay.
be counted total number of hours what you spend. Okay.
Okay, sir. Understand.
Yeah. Anything you have to ask me, Mastun?
No, sir.
So, Jivan, let us know once you are ready. So, guys, I wanted to repeat one point regarding the jobs versus training versus internship, right? So I think some people had a question, right? That are you really going to get a job or not? What is the plan for it? Is it a only training? Is it an internship? Right? See, training is something where in the institute they give just the lectures. Okay, they will give you, tell you certain topics. They will explain it. They might give some assignment also to you. Whether you do it, don't do it, does not matter. But that is training. But here you are doing the internship. So all the activities what you will be doing here exactly same as you join a software company and you do the exercise. Okay. And if you see that now you are going through the theoreticals and practices and all that, company will not do. Yes, they will not do it when you are already capable of doing it. You know the things already, and they take you interview, and you are able to answer all the questions, and they know that you have practiced already, and you are good to do the job. Okay. Since that step is missing, that is why you are doing the intensive, and you are going to learn it as a part of that. Okay. So once I feel comfortable with you that yes, you know the concepts, you know the practicals, you know the to do small programs or small feature development, right? Once you come to that level, then I will try out with a real time feature with you. And if you are able to do that, that is the time you can think that you are now ready to get job. Okay. Now getting job in our company versus in other company, right? So first we will be trying to absorb you in our company if we have positions. If no, then at that time we'll be preparing you for interviews for other clients who are our clients. So you will be sent for client interviews, and if you are able to crack client interview, then either you will be in our payroll and working, or you might be working in the client's payroll directly. Does it clear? Do you have any questions related to this?
No, sir.
Yes, sir. I have small questions, sir, here.
Yeah, Uday.
Yes, sir. So regarding this internship, sir, is it mandatory that we have to gain all the things within 6 months, or before and we can complete it? I mean,
You
if
can do
somebody
it
comes,
before. You can do it before. Even if you can do it in 1 month, I'll be the happiest person.
okay, sir.
So as much time you spend, days, nights, weekends, holidays, and you complete it, that much nearer you will be towards your job.
Okay, sir.
So you don't have to wait for 6 months. If you are able to achieve the things in 1 month or 2 months, that is what is our goal. But 6 months is a timeline which we have set based on the experience which we had with others.
Okay, sir.
It is a nominal time. By that time, you definitely would be able to get job if you are constantly putting your efforts 8+ hours per day.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Got it.
And if you are getting earlier, means that is the best thing.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir, I'm ready, sir.
Right.
Okay, sir. Hi, good morning to one and all. Yesterday I learned some concepts regarding to the Java, the basics of Java. Sir, I wrote some writing notes, so can I explain in that one only? I took the photos of that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
So before going to the Java, first we need to understand what is Java. Java is nothing but a language. Language is a medium which is used to communicate between the two entities, like from human to system or two entities, basically. How language is built? First, language is built by the alphabets A, B, C, D, E, F. After that, it is converted into words like I, how are you. After that, by words, we are framing the sentences. After the sentences, we are framing the paragraph. After the essay, story, etc. Like say it the same way in the programming language also, it is the medium which is used to communicate between the human and a machine. In programming language, how programming language is built? First, in programming language, we take the alphabet A to Z. After that, numbers 0 to 9. After that, like special character, @ hash, semicolon, etc. After that, we built it to the tokens to statements to programming / codes to Java software. This is the basic of the languages.
To mention everybody, it is always good habit to write it down instead of copying and pasting in a PPT or text pad. Okay, so if you first write and explain like this, it will be more helpful for you to remember. But yeah, PPT presentation is also must, which you have to do.
Shall I continue, sir? Yeah, next we will come to history of Java. It is introduced by James Charlesling. In the first, it is named an Green Team. In the Green Team, they introduced this Java. In the year 1991, Green Talk.software, that is named as Green Talk.software. Then they changed the name into a Hoax, OAK. Due to the legal issues, he has changed his name as Java in 1995. 1995, that the name has came as Java. That's the first release of the software. and the symbol is a coffee mug. It is the symbol of the Java at the first time. Then this is all about history of Java. Then what is Java? Java is an object-oriented programming language which is used to develop an application or software. Then there are 4 types in Java. First one is class, then interface, then enum, then annotation. Here I studied only class yesterday, so I am explaining about the class. Class is a blueprint or template or layout which is used to create an object. If we need to create any object, means we need the member called as class. So below that I mentioned the syntax of the class is an already told you, it is like an syntax. And the class name is also called as identifier. Here we can declare the name, like a class declaration, class signature should be declared, and it is case sensitive, so we need to write it in the uppercase for the C. So class declaration is nothing but we can give it as names, some of your names, some of my names. So basically we need to write some names for the declaration. Next next flower bracket open, next public static void main, then string, then braces, then args. Method of declaration, method signature. Args is used for the method signature. After that, system.out.println is used to get the output, like print the output in the command prompt. Here I am using the command prompt. I will explain you afterwards. System.out.println is used for the printing the statement. Like if you want to fetch any output, means we are using that syntax. Then how many flower brackets are open, that we need to close it at the end of the program. This is all about the Java, classes of Java. Then next we go for, here we need to use Notepad. One second. So just a second.
Babu? শোন, ওটা একজন এক্সট্রা হেল্পার আছে, ঠিক আছে?
Then what are all the software we require to run the Java program? First we need editors, like we need to type the programs in editors. So suppose Notepad is also there, Edit Plus is also there. I choose the Edit Plus because we can easily type the program over there, and easy to understand in Edit Plus. And Java Developer Kit, JDK, it is also called as JDK, Java Development Kit. Here I am using the JDK 1.8 because it is compatible to the Selenium tool. Because my aim is to go for the QA, quality assurance, so I am using the related to the Selenium tool. So I am using JDK 1.8. So after that, execution area, I'm using the command prompt. You are seeing here, this is a command prompt. This is called as command prompt.
So Jeevan, just want
Yes, sir.
to tell you one thing. You are using OpenJDK, right?
Yes, sir.
Oracle version, right? So guys, Oracle version is a paid version, so you may not be able to use it, and even if you use for developer version, you might have problems. So always go with OpenJDK. Go ahead.
Then I am using Eclipse called as standard edition SE. We are using it. Then commands used in Java. This is the basic commands what we are using in the Java. mkdir, that means make the directory to create a folder. mkdirs, make a directories to create a folders. For mkdir we are creating only one folders. mkdirs means creating lots of folders. Then clr, everyone knows that it is used for the clear the screen. If for example, if you fetch the output, we need to clear it out, means we are using the clr command. After that, for the compiler, means for the for compilation we are using javac. And Java high is used for the Java interpretation. Then CD is used for the change the directory from one to another. That means from one file to another file. If you want to move this, move means we are using that CD command. Then another CD command we are using to from current to previous directory. If you want to move from previous directory means we are using that. Let me show you what I executed yesterday. Yesterday I write some program. This is the basic program for Java. As I already told you that I am declaring addition in class. Then flower base is open, void addition, because I am choosing the addition program. So add I am using it, and the flower and the braces. After that I am taking the integer. Integer is a character which is used to enter the integer values, and I am using I am initiating a is equal to 17, then integer b is equal to 13, and I am using the syntax integer c is equal to a plus b. So a is 17, b is 13. So we need to addition that 17 plus 13 is equal to 30, and we need to store the 30 in c, integer c. So to get the output of c, I am using system.out.println braces c. Then publish static void main string x to get the output. Then system.out.println, I'm using ms also. This is extra output. Then new addition dot add. Sir, can I explain why I'm using this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Main aim is to fetch the addition value, but I'm using this one because to fetch this value also, like ms and me. So let me go to the command prompt. This is the command prompt where we will get the output. To get the output, I will choose some shortcuts like file, open. Then I will choose the file name as addition.java. And one more thing, we need to save the file name in .java format, and as well as we need to select that Java braces star comma Java to store it. And to execute that, simply I'm going to click on this one, blue dot will come, and I will type cmd. Cmd is nothing but command prompt, and I will press enter. It will redirect it to the command prompt. To execute, to fetch the output, we are using some commands like just a sec. To save the program, as I already told you, .java, you need to store it in a .java. Like a class name, you need to mention that. After that, .java. To compile it, we need to use Java C space addition. I am keeping A as caps because I already told you it is a case sensitive. I store it as A in a capital letter. A D D I T I O N addition dot Java, because I stored in a Java. Now if anything came means now under now the cursor is blinking, right? If anything came means it is showing some errors. I already checked the program one or twice. First I got the error, now I am not getting any error. So if you get the error, it will be specific over here. What are the error in the program? Now there is no error. After that, if you want to fetch the output of that 13 plus 17, I need to write the command which is called as Java interpretation, like Java space and my class name addition, addition, addition. Here we are fetching the output as ms. I already told you. Let me explain you clearly. See, one output is 30. I already mentioned you. 17 plus 13 is already 30. Then I want another two output as system.out.println ms. Ms is printed over here. Then as well as system.out.println me is printed over below the 30. This is the output of the program. Then like this, I wrote like around 8 to 10 programs yesterday. So shall I explain everything or this is enough?
No, this is fine. Maybe you can give an overview. What are the other programs you have done?
Like addition, subtraction, multiplication, then simply output like MS, ME. For example, I wrote in my sister's name. 1 second, sir. I will open it. I will show you. See, this is the outputs what we are getting in a simple way, like allowed plus Neha will become, and in output I will become when 14 plus 16 addition will become. Then shall I get the output of this one, sir, so they will understand it?
That's fine. It's okay.
So these are all the output will comes in the output area. Allow plus Neha, high 14 plus 16, that is equal to 30. Then the value is plus 30 plus 30. Then the value is plus 30 plus 30. Then the value of plus 30 plus 30. Then 30 plus is the value. This is all the incremental values. What I had used in 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 like that. Then I showed the value of 3 divided by 2. Then 3 divided by 2.0. 3.0 divided by 2, 3.0 divided by 2.0. This is all about I learned almost 10 to 11 programs yesterday.
Yeah, good progress.
Yes, thank you, sir.
So next what you do is OOPS concept is very, very important. Okay.
Okay, sir.
For each of those concepts, try
Yes,
to
sir.
understand them. If you have any question, ask me. And for every question, every concept, prepare have 1 or 2 Java program and demonstrate.
Okay, sir. Okay, next I'm going to I need to go for that OOPS concept, right?
OOPS concepts, demonstrate them through program.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Same activity for you and Subin. You can you both guys can talk also in this topic.
What about method, sir?
Which method?
Like static or non-static?
We'll come to that later. First,
Okay.
concepts.
Okay, sir. Done.
All right, good. Did I miss anyone? I think all are over. So yes, if you have any more question, I am pausing for a few seconds. If you have, do ask me, or else we are done for today. You carry on, and done for today means only this meeting. But I will be, available. If you have any question in between, anytime, message me in WhatsApp. I will respond to you as soon as possible.
Sir, I got one doubt, sir. Sir, when are you starting the teaching to us, sir?
Which teaching?
Like a QA, I need to learn each and everything in QA.
Yeah. These all are prerequisites which you are doing right now.
Okay.
So you have to finish these prerequisites before you start the QA.
When it will be going to start, sir?
As soon as you finish the prerequisites.
Okay, sir. Then another QA will be like, do those who are working in your company will come and teach us, right?
Not necessarily. That based on my availability, I will assign someone.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Anything else? All right. So have a good day and talk to you again. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.